Hi guys, this is Ratchet, and we are playing Criminal Case Traveling Time, and we are going to medieval Asia. Last few cases of Criminal Case Traveling Time, and we are going now deeper into history and now to medieval Asia. Amon ran away to Mongolian Empire, and what's he going to do? We'll find out. Katrina, we did it! We successfully helped the British outbid the Egyptians at the port auction and blocked Egypt from gaining more influence over the world. Which hopefully means the Ptolemies won't get into power in 2029. We've done a lot to fix the timeline. I'm afraid you're not out of trouble yet, Katrina. I just got a ping on my reader. It looks like Ammo's time jumped. Not only has he time jumped, he seems to have taken a crate of guns with him too. He what? Wait, so first time I helped the Ptolemies get into power and chased us when we tried to fix the timeline, and now he's time jumped again? Katrina's right, Emma must have a plan. Kai, can you tell us where and when he time jumped to? According to my reader, he's in Mongolia, in the year 1235. Mongolia? In the Middle Ages? But what does this mean? Why did Amon go there? And what does he intend to do with 18th century weapons in 13th century Asia? Something not good. We'd figure out exactly what he's up to and stop him. Kai, how certain are you that Amon went to Mongolia in 1235? We have no time to lose before we chase after him. Well, the reader isn't very precise, unfortunately, but I did manage to narrow the exactitude of time down to a week. So if we miss him, it won't be by much. So you're saying that we won't be landing exactly where and when he is, but I will be able to look for Amon once we are there? Good enough for me. Let's get to 13th century Mongolia, Katrina. We know Amon well enough to be certain that whatever he's planning can't be good for us. Time jump in 3, 2, 1, whoosh! And deeper into history we go. Alright, Katrina, we're in medieval Mongolia. From what I can tell, Amon came to this part of the country around this date. Our priority is to go out and see who's around. We need to befriend the Mongolians and then inquire about Amon and his whereabouts. Mongolia is mostly composed of nomadic tribes who are very skilled at horseback riding and hunting. Each tribe has their own set of traditions, but some customs are similar. Like their hospitality, all tribes pride themselves on being welcoming and polite to foreigners. I have no doubt we'll be well treated here. And, Katrina, I've used the last of the fabrics I have to make 3 merchant outfits. The Mongolians will trade with foreigners, so these costumes will help you blend in. Perfect. In that case, Katrina and I will change and head on out. Okay. Outside the time machine. Man, Katrina, those yurts seem cozy. It's what I picture when Theo talks about glamping. You! Foreign merchants! So much for going unnoticed. Yes? What is the trouble, sir? What trouble? Todun will not accept such nerve. You killed the village chief, my son, Argat. Who? What? We beg of you to reconsider, sir. We have only just arrived to this part of Mongolia. And I have only just discovered my son's body in the village. And I do not believe in coincidences. 2 dudes, sir? Katrina and I are but friendly merchants. We did not anticipate such an affair upon our arrival. We expected to be welcome, not accused of murder. It all seems rather unbecoming. Surely there is some way you could allow us to prove ourselves innocent. You could let us find the true killer. You play on my hospitality merchants. It is true that our custom is to treat outsiders as guests. I therefore have no choice but to grant you your request. But I will also be looking into this matter. We will see who is responsible for my son's death. We can't catch a break, Trina. Here we are trying to get on Amon's trail and instead we get accused of murder. I agree, we better solve this murder quickly if we want to ask for the village's help with our own mission. Let's get a closer look at those yurts. Okay. So much for being welcomed. He just saw us and immediately he accuses us of murder. And no proof whatsoever. Can't find the bells. Ah, they were right here. Alright, I'll repeat it. Katria, there's a body. Vicky's father told us Arge was the chief of the nomad village. Who could have done this to him? You're right, it looks like he got stabbed in the neck. Let's hope Janice can tell us more from the body. And this bag was close to Arge's body, so it must be our victims. I agree, Katria. We should unlock it. The victim's father said he was going to investigate this murder himself, but we'll still need to have a chat with him about his son. Let's get this investigation started, Katerina. Of course. What happened to you, man? Goodness, Katerina, this undertaking of ours has no end. We thought for sure we had the upper hand over Ammon, the timeline saboteur. But now here we are in the heyday of the Mongolian Empire, still chasing after him. Yes, this time jump was rushed, but you had no choice. Medieval Mongolia isn't so bad though, right? Had you come here before with your old team? No, but I've been to medieval Europe where I actually met King Arthur. A very charming man, that Arthur. Anyway, as you guessed, Katrina, you were to die from multiple stabs in the neck. The wounds are clean and deep, so your murder weapon is a dagger of some sort. I also found a foreign element around his wounds, which turned out to be yak's milk. See, yaks are to the Mongolians what cows are to us. Of course. It appears that Shukiro is someone who enjoys the beverage. Akira better enjoy their yak's milk while they can. Katrina and I are on their trail. Yeah. Okay, let's unlock the bag. Let's search the victim's bag, Trina. Alright, now I'm gonna search through it myself. Let's do this. Oh, I see you. Come on, click on it. A flask? A very fancy flask. Katria, you found a bottle in the victim's bag. From the smell of it, I'd guess it contains alcohol, but I'm not going to taste to make sure. Past experiences have taught me to be more wary than that. You're right, Katria, there's a Mongolian text on the side. Let me check my tablet. Apparently the text says Morgan, which is a man's name. This Morgan must be a friend of our victim, since his bottle of liquor is in Arget's bag. Let's go talk to him, Katarina. Okay. Alright, let's go first have a chat with this guy. My mind can't be tamed by words, Katarina. My son's brother has been in pieces. Whatever you wish to talk to me about, make it quick. Let's start by saying that we are very sorry for your loss. While you have experience in uncovering such monstrosities, traveling the world and trading with various cultures has taught us a great deal. We beg of you to trust us. I do not. I am only letting you prove your innocence because you played on my good nature. I am a man of my word. The whole tribe knows to answer any questions you'd have for them. Do you know if any of them would wish to harm your son? Of course they did not. Everyone adored my son. He was a great leader. You can ask them yourselves, but just remember that if you do not find a killer by nightfall, you will be the ones found guilty of my son's murder. Alright, fine. Well, Katria, we need to find the best evidence possible if we have to get any information from these villagers and save the timeline. Alright, fine. He's not so nice to us. And what about him? So, you're the foreigner snooping around our village. Todo did say you were looking into the chief's murder. He also said he thinks you did it. But that is not true. Please, help us by telling us about your relationship with Argat. Were you two close? We're blood brothers. He grew up to become chief, and I grew up to become a hunter. But we still drank together. Todo will find peace by punishing the murderer, but it is still sad that Argat is gone forever. To think we should never drink in his yurt again like we did earlier today. It's that big one with the steps, you want to go look in there too. I agree, Katia. We should definitely go search the victim's yurt for more clues. Yeah. Damn it. I'm not going to get it from first. Wow, Katia, I didn't imagine yours could be this nice inside. I guess being a nomad doesn't mean you can't have a little luxury. Did you find anything linked to the village chief's murder? You're right, it would be worth gluing these pieces of leather back together. And this necklace is clearly a woman's. There seems to be a name inscribed in the back, but it's worn off. Can you reveal it, Katerina? Okay. What? I don't understand this. Because yeah, this project has what seems to be Mongolian text on it. He writes, to find the victim's unity could be important. Let's send the text to Panel for her to translate. Okay. Okay, now let's dust the necklace. Just symbols. The name of that necklace says Urhi Katrina. I wonder how she's connected to the victim since we found her necklace in his yurt. Let's go talk to this Urhi. Okay. Well, you got something on your neck. Skin rash. Is that going to be a piece of the killer's profile? Urhi? We are... I know who you are. Strangers from a faraway land. I saw the markings that indicated your arrival. Markings? What are you talking about? I am a pathfinder and a very good one. It's my job to scout the hills on my horse to keep an eye out for anything out of the ordinary. Oh, I see. What about the village chief? We found your necklace in his yurt. Had you noticed anything strange while with him? This is the first time I see the necklace. Maybe Ark was going to gift it to me, as a reward for my good work. I'm sorry that he's dead. The hillside is full of distressing omens. What are these inscriptions? Katria, do you know that the Mongolians had a reputation for being merciless? They'd go into battle and destroy everything in their path. Including the Great Wall? I can't imagine what hell will be unleashed if the village chief's killer isn't found. I'm sure you'll find the killer quickly. Speaking of which, I have information concerning that message you found. It's a threat. It says, my blade is sharp and my arm is quick. You better watch your neck, Argat. A blade to the neck? That's how our victim was killed. This threat is from Argat's killer. I couldn't find much else to tell you, so I sent a letter to Theo. He analyzed the material and found that some of it had been pecked at by a large bird. An eagle, to be exact. An eagle was in contact with this threat? Yes, see, Mongolians customarily used eagles to help them hunt. Apparently your killer has such a companion themselves. Of course. So the killer has an eagle. Even if I have to admit, that's pretty cool, Katerina. Yeah. Katerina, we foiled Amos's plan at the Age of Sail by outbidding him at the Tortuga auction. But then he jumped into his time machine and traveled to 13th century Mongolia with a crate full of 18th century weapons. Whatever he's planning can't be good. We need to find him. But first we must solve this murder. A tribe's chief was stabbed in the neck and left to die in the village. The victim's father, Todun, hates us and is trying to prove that we are guilty. Argat's friend, Mergen, seemed upset at the news, while Urhi, the Pathfinder, has the best poker face I've seen. All we know is that she's not a fan of ours and is a good rider. She sort of reminds me of myself, to be honest. Katerina, I need to talk to you. What is it? I've seen something suspicious. Oh, suspicious as in... Amon suspicious? We'll see about that. We're gonna stop here, we're gonna continue playing in chapter 2. So, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like this video, and I'll see you again. Goodbye!